I just got some sativa. So y'all, I'm pulling off from this smoke shop right here, and let me tell y'all, I have to follow my gut feeling, man. And I was gonna do orders until I came out here to see that it's like polluted with officers out here. And I'm not like, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm not anti-police officer, none of that. But I noticed that a lot of corrupt officers have been trying to pull me over. So I got my receipt in the car. Every time I buy, that's another reason why I smoke sativa and nothing else, because I could show them a receipt. Because I remember when I went to jail, when that girl lied on me and said I stole those pizza bags. They pulled me over, and I had sativa on me, y'all, and I had the receipt. I remember the guy, he was about to charge me for that until I said, oh, no, I just got that from the smoke shop. And he said, do you have a receipt for it? And I said, yes, and I showed him. So he didn't charge me for it. So I always buy my sativa and keep the receipt. Okay, so y'all pray for me. If you come on any of my videos, you hearing me vent, pray for me, because I'm like really panicking. Like really don't know what to do. I'm trying my best not to have to go to family members' house, because I don't want that drama to like interfere with my folks and their lives. So a lot of people, when y'all hear me talk about all of these things I be going through, people ask me, why don't you go? I get comments like that. Why don't you go to your family's house? Because they gonna start drama, and I like to keep the peace. Like a lot of my family members that I haven't seen in so long, they wonder why I don't come around. It's not because of them. It's really because I be trying to protect them. I seen how when I would be around certain people, how they would interfere with them, fuck with their money, fuck with their things, and I try to stay away from that. Like, the only way I will come around you is if you know about this program and you see this shit for what it is. That's how our relationship will stay the same. That's how our relationships won't be affected. Because you will see that shit from a mile and be like, nah, that wasn't V. Or nah, V don't deserve that. Or, you know, whatever it is. Other than that, I'd rather stay by myself. I'd rather not bring people around me. And I feel so bad admitting that, because there's so many people that I miss being around. I miss people. I miss my family being able to, you know what I'm saying? And I can't do that. Ay. So there's no way for me to like really like hustle how I want to hustle. I'm doing what I can, and that's it. When I feel like I need to go sit down, I'm gonna go sit down. That be my gut warning me of the tragedy in front of me. So I like to look at shit like that, because when I don't listen to my gut, some fucked up shit happened. Like last week, I kept going hard. This was right before I got deactivated, y'all. I was going so hard, pushing myself beyond the limit, and I was tired. I was having these little reminders that I need to go relax and lay down, and I was ignoring it. Nah. See, look at this car right here. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead. Let me get the fuck from over here. He just did a whole little, where the hell was the police at? He just did a whole little 360 in front of me. So my problem not with regular civilians. My problem is with these agents, man. People not understanding that they not having regular issues. YouTube, this for entertainment. Like, people don't realize they not having regular issues with people. You got agents that's trying to run you off the road. This for entertainment. They try to run you off the road. They try to fuck with your finances. I'm seeing it from a mile. Like, hold up, man, because a normal person ain't worried about that like that. A normal person ain't trying to do you know what I'm saying, do all of that. Regular people ain't worried about people that much to go so hard like that. I could keep giving examples. Like, these folks is coming real hard, but I understand that because they know that their time is up. They know that they done did too much. They know that right now we in the knowing, and all of this stuff is being exposed. So everything they doing, the people that know about this shit, they already know where it's coming from. But see, it's the reactions that we give that kind of like, it's like repaying evil for evil. Sometimes you just gotta wait it out, let things play out, because it exposes itself. Actions speak louder than words. So when they do certain things and you just give them good deeds, then it show what it is. It show where it's coming from. And I could say for the last 2 years, I know this shit been different from me because of my reactions. I would have been in jail right now. I would have, had I not switched up my memo and reacting different, I would be fucked up right now. They'll have me somewhere in the asylum, y'all, because they've been trying to get me in there because they know I'm speaking the truth. Like, I never seen people move so hard just to tear you down, all because you speaking the truth. That's when I realized, damn, it's so much that's fabricated in life. Because you got people that's vulnerable enough to believe the little schemes against you. That's when I get really sad. Like, damn, so you really believe that shit? So you really feel like that about me? Wow. That's how my life feels right now. Like, I know sometimes I come off crazy with my characteristic, but it's unbelievable for people to believe the things that these people do to me. Like, as far as me telling people, hey, I'm about to get evicted, and they question whether I paid my bills. Like, huh? I'm the most responsible person you will ever meet. That's to the people, my day ones that grew up with me. I'm the most responsible person. If nothing don't get taken care of, the bills and the kids' food gonna get taken care of. So when I come at them like, hey, we ain't got no food, like, don't ask me. And I get it, people want to know because they see things that go on, but please don't undermine my survival tactics to ask me, what did I do with this, and what do you mean what I did with that? I ain't never get that. What do you mean what I did when somebody did that? What do you think I'm doing, babe? That shit hurt. It hurt. And I think about other people, I'm so giving. I think about other people that could be going through it when I'm sad. Like, damn, because I'm thinking back, like, if they could do this so strategically to me, man, I wonder how many other people that got to go through this shit. How many people that ain't as strong as me? How many people that ain't going to know what to do like me? I wonder how those folks feel. That's what go in my mind. Like, damn, while I'm in the moment of that shit. Like, I wonder how these folks feel. Then I get these random comments from some of my subscribers and some of my supporters that say, hey, you know, I'm going through that too. That shit make me sad. Then I come back and say, hey, man, I got to tell them what I had to do. I got to show them what got me through. I got this where I'm at. And I don't really care how it make me look. I get so much shade. And it really don't matter. I promise you it don't matter. Because I know that somewhere, some way and somewhere, somebody else, they going through this shit, man. They going through it bad. And they don't know what to do like you, boo. So here I go. I just pulled right back to my yard, y'all, because I'm not gonna be hard-headed. Like, I know I need money, but I know I ain't finna be hard-headed. I had to come back to the house. Like, listen, y'all, they on every freaking corner out there. Like, on my block, the block by my house, they right there. As soon as I pull out, the only way I could get out, they right there like it's an ambush. It's like they warning me right now, you about to get pulled over. When it come like that, I'm only going based off experience. I know it sounds like paranoia. Every time they do that little shit right there, I get pulled over, y'all. And I just had like a little flashback. And like, oh, hell no. Oh, no. It's right before the holidays. They already trying to put me out. I don't need them to put me in a situation where they like, oh, you gotta wait to court. You can't get out. And then I got my girls here worried. We're not gonna do that to them again. They did that so many times. And then you have, man, this is real sad, y'all. And I just pray for y'all, to the ones that going through this and you trying to hold shit together for your family and stuff. I salute you. Like, nobody else will understand like you do. Nobody will know what to do like you do. So keep saluting yourself. Keep pushing yourself. Get up. Don't worry about what they gonna do. Even if they do that shit to you, smile through it. Your reaction is being documented. That means your reaction is priceless. So remember, we only in human form. But when you in the midst of that storm, remind yourself this is only temporary. They just trying to get my reaction. Let me give them something they not expecting. I promise you, this is what helps me. This is why I'm still here. This is why I'm not in the asylum. This is why, because they keep coming. They keep coming. They keep coming. They keep coming. Just like the devil, they can't come with nothing new. And they trying to do this so that they could just get me down to where I can't help myself out. So I'm telling you, for a reason, like, baby, when you see this shit coming, just wait it out. Don't react so quick. Think about it. Hey, what if I do this? This is what I learned. If you ask yourself, whenever you reacting to them, especially, if I do this and I say that and I do that, what is this gonna gain me? Except just telling them off. What else? Like, think of the bad and the good. If I say that shit, they gonna come fuck with my ass. If I do that, they gonna arrest my ass. Think of the good and the bad, and it'll help you redirect. Like, instead of saying, you know, all that, the derogatory comments, you say, God bless you. Hey, sir, God bless you. Thank you for being a blessing today. That kind of throws a boomerang effect. Plus, it makes them want to look in the mirror when they looking at you. It's like they see themselves like, oh, shit, I'm really like being, they start to thinking about it. Why am I really doing this? Because at that moment, they feel like, damn, I'm wasting my time. That get them every time. Every time they do the little shit to me like that and I tell them, God bless you, it's powerful, y'all. It makes them change their mind instantly. Let me go if they pulled me over. Let me walk past if they ambushing me. Let me, like, just, it instantly is, it's like a boomerang effect. So, I want to say this. I'm going to say it on here because I know a lot of y'all see the shit too. But I noticed that they doing MK Ultra heavy. And this is for entertainment, YouTube. They doing MK Ultra heavy on my oldest daughter. On all of us. But I got a spirit. Both of my girls used to be spiritual at one point. My oldest one, she went through a lot. These people took her through a lot. And she just of the world. She want to be accepted. People pick at her for being autistic. That's why I raise awareness about being on the spectrum, to remind people that spectrum people aren't crazy. Spectrum people aren't SLOW. The names they call my daughter is hideous, y'all. But the day my daughter went to jail, and I tell the story so much because it's really sad, and it explains how other people on the spectrum get treated. But it took for that day, the police officers took my daughter to jail after her baby daddy and his new baby mama came here to jump my daughter. Y'all, yes, remember, they came to jump her and she ended up in handcuffs because of her reaction, because of him antagonizing her, her not having that sense of breathing in and out like I taught her, to realize that he was trying to get her to act out just the way she acted out in front of that cop, so that he could write on the statement, I'm in fear of my life. Even though I brought my baby mama to my baby mama house to fight her, I am in fear of my life, and have them to even write that down and let him go about his day and leave his car until he could get somebody to pick his car up because his license was suspended. Being shady. But they did that for a reason. Listen, this for entertainment, YouTube. Before we moved to this town, y'all, and I tell this story all the time too, they made my daughter do a random, and this for the people that's researching this program, let me tell you, yes, they're using sleep apnea technique and technology. So right before we came to this town, they sent for my daughter to do a random sleep study at a big hospital, y'all. I won't throw the hospital on the bus because it's not the corporation, it's the people. So we in that knowing now. It's not let's give the businesses some grace, but teach them quick, hey, we're not going to associate with this, right? Since we know now. So it wasn't the hospital, it was the workers that sent my daughter to do that overnight. And then right after that, I wake up in my house. By the way, you guys, I made a report about this And the cops told me maybe she just left off He See Kids. This is for entertainment though, YouTube. I wake up after the sleep apnea test, not even a week later. My door is open and my daughter is missing. Yeah, I went to panicking. I went outside, walking the longest trail, like the Trail of Tears, the whole mile, y'all, looking for my daughter. To where I'm in the knowing. I had just found out about targeting. If I didn't know about this, y'all, my daughter probably would have been on the news, y'all. Because agents did that to my daughter, not regular civilians. Because, first of all, my daughter's a little smart. If she was going to leave, she's very smart, actually. She's a genius. If she really was going to sneak out, she would have closed that door. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't have left the door open. Hello, Mom, I left out. She would never do that. They left it open to do a two-whammy jammy. They expected somebody to walk in there, but all my neighbors knew I had a camera. So this girl walk out. Plus, I checked the camera. The girl was sleepwalking, like she wasn't even up. This is a whole crime, y'all. So we gonna get it all out before they put me in the padded cell. So, cause that's their goal for me, and I don't really got support to help me financially to get the fuck away from these people like Pop did. So, you know, just this for entertainment. So right after that, I go looking for, I had to use my gift of gabs to scare these folks straight, to tell them, hey, I got private investigators. Shout out to the nonprofit organizations that reach out to me, right? I told them, because I had just linked up with some people in West Palm Beach that was investigating targeting. Oh, they was investigating gang stalkings. They put a flyer on my door, bitch. So I called, I reached out to a couple people, you know, scared of them shits. They don't know a lot of things I don't tell it online, babe. I keep it to myself. So I told them straight in the chat, because I'm smart like that. I had a way in my daughter's phones and stuff. I had parental controls they didn't know I knew of. So I track her, and I track them. And I'm writing them, y'all. Instagram had this up. What's up? Telling them to subpoena that shit. So I'm chatting with the people, letting them know, hey, look, they looking for you. Tell me why they platter my face in this group chat that they added. Y'all, researchers that's researching this was on Instagram. They posted my picture, posting me memes. I was meme of the year, y'all. I had tears falling down my eyes. It was like a movie. Somebody was streaming that shit. And by the way, y'all, this is for entertainment, right? They had my face on Coolio head, y'all. You know how this way before they started doing all of this cut background type shit. Like literally, they was way ahead of their time. That's how I know definitely I was right about who it was then, seeing it now. Cause who had access to these? Nobody was posting this type of shit online. They literally removed Coolio's face, put my face, and called me. I'm like shivering thinking about this shit. Different people was putting different shit that makes sense today. Things that they trolled me with today. They had my face on a roach, y'all. This how I know when they put roaches in my house, it be from them. This for entertainment though, YouTube. This why I come cocky and tell y'all, hey, they putting bugs in here. Hey, they doing it because these niggas made me, they tried to antagonize me and hurt me deep and move too quick and was too funny with their little tactics that they did to mentally drain me and have me depressed. Yeah, they put my face on the roach. So, and showed me white vans and said, yeah, this all was on Instagram. Told me my daughter got took by the white vans, y'all, while I'm looking, right? Police then in West Palm Beach, y'all, Silver Palm Place, right, told me that, oh, we see this all the time, she'll come back, right? And that what I was talking about was a conspiracy, right? So I knew to stop talking about it right then and there, but telling them what, like I said, all cops ain't bad, but those that I spoke to that day gassed my ass. So, thank you, Granny. So I get them scared as shit. I go to this train station, popular trains. Keep in mind what I'm saying. Keep the train station in mind. I go to this train station where I could tell this lady, one of these ladies, there was a group of them scattered out actually, but this one lady couldn't move from by me. She was recording my situation. Yeah, the one, and this lady and her nonprofit organization winked at me so many times to say, keep calm. And they didn't even say this. I wouldn't even lie to you. And that wink was keep calm. Document. Document. It's like I was talking to my granny at that moment that passed on. Document. Keep calm. Because I was, when that lady asked me recently at this place that's trying to put me in the patty cell, asked me, do I feel the steam coming out of my ears? No, I've never did. But that one time I did when I was at that train station. Because I wanted to scream, these bitches got my child. Let me tell you, I promise you this girl come walking off the train. They were so scared. They saw those rich people from London and England and Australia at the train station. These Masonic boys, I mean, this for entertainment, but that's what y'all showed me, right? Those Masonic boys that watched us like a hawk, that moved, the Masonic boys that moved us into an apartment complex. Let's talk about the prior. Let's go back. Rewind. Put the rewind effect. Those Masonic boys that moved me into a newly remodeled apartment complex that was just a part of $50 million lawsuit from a lady that was just gang art, and the people that gang art her made her and her son, yeah, and they shut it down and remodeled it and moved me in. I was the first one, literally the first one. When I moved in, I was the only tenant in a brand new ass apartment, y'all. Okay, let's fast forward to the people that helped me get in. Thank you to Miss Angel. I call her Angel. Her name, I ain't gonna give you her real name. I call her Angel, so we can say that. Thank you to the Angel ladies that got fired for moving me in fast because they saw the situation I was in. Matter of fact, that shit I was put in too. Yeah, let's take accountability, but let's tell the truth too. So that situation they put me in, Angels blessed me and got me into the first unit available, which was that one and another one, right? They got fired, and the off-duty retired officer, that's what he told me. This not alleged, YouTube. This what he told me. When they got fired and he became, him and his homegirl that was also off, she just looked like one of those people off CSI. She just looked like one of those agents. She couldn't even fucking water her appearance down. The things she said to me, regular people don't give a fuck about it. Regular people ain't finna you care too much. That's how I knew who she was before she said it. But before he even told me, I knew both of them was up to no good. I knew that. The questions they was asking me, the packages I wasn't getting, that I never had an issue with until they start working there. Like I said, when Angel was there, I was getting pantry feed little Tommy packages on my doorstep. When I opened the yarn, bitch, there's, oh God, the rent office left food on the porch, bitch, from the pantry, boxes of it. Then when these people work there, I'm missing my packages. I'm getting random things taken out my house that I'm like, because I'm so precise with shit. I'm getting people walking into my house without knocking, bitch, talking about spraying pest control. And I told them, look, I don't have a problem with pest control, but we are allergic to that shit in here. I do my own. Before I moved in here, every place, I'm not trying to, here we go, being problematic. I never even had to explain that to the other people. They never did that to me. Because it's in my thing, don't spray the stuff. I spray my own stuff, and I can show you the bill for the stuff that I paid for with the items on it. So you know I did it. That should be a capiche kapow. Like no reason. Plus my place clean as fuck. I had this issue everywhere I go. They try to do that, and they could never write me up for nothing. They could never put me out for, because I'm so clean, y'all. I'm so clean. I saw it, and I had to thank myself. Like this, the second year staying in this place right here, right? And I say, I'm so grateful to be so OCD-ish. You know, at some point in my life, I kind of felt like it was a curse for me, because I had to have things so titties, like so tidy, and I have to have stuff so organized for my mental, that I used to let people comments about that make me feel bad for that, until I saw how these people in this place was trying to do me. And I'm like, Man, it's no reason for you to try to pop up in my house like that. Cause first of all, I really don't let people come to my house. So you not finna find a unmarked guest, a undercover girlfriend or boyfriend in this that been staying. You ain't gonna see none of that. I promise you that. Secondly, I don't do shit bad in my house. I got kids in this motherfucker. I'm a different breed. Number three, I'm so clean, man. You ain't gonna never find my house dirty. Ask my kids. They getting woke up in the middle of the night if it's dirty. We gotta clean it. Maybe okay, my mama rubbed off on me. Bad influence. But it's a good thing, boo. Because what you tried to do, you can't even do. So what next? What you gonna say now? You just lied. Again, you coming hard for no reason. And then you turn around and say, you're the cleanest person on the program that I've dealt with in 10 years. Okay, but bitch, you was just trying to try one for me. That's when I closed the door on them, I smiled instantly. Say, bitch, they was trying to get your ass on anything. The only reason she said it to me is because I made that post about them putting bugs in my house. Because I made sense. Like, I'm from the hood, and I never had to deal with roaches. My mama never had roaches in her house because my mama is extremely clean, y'all. And she would get the house bombed with the thing on it if she see one. So I never saw that issue of growing up. But as I got older, and I probably the reason I moved the fuck out. I don't know how people live like that. But what I noticed during those times at homie's house or wherever I was, if it's dirty, that's when you see roaches. I noticed that all these people house that I went to that had roaches, their house was dirty. That's what the roaches attracted to. How in the fuck this one I saw MK Ultra, and I believe this for entertainment purposes, that they have fake insects that they use MK Ultra on. Because I started to look around when I had a ding dong light bulb moment when I'm looking around at my house. When I saw those roaches, y'all, and I could tell you exactly where they came from. But let me tell you, in that moment, I say, hold up. Is it like some food stuck on somebody's bed somewhere in the corner? Cause why? What is the roaches attracted to in here? And they moving like robots, like that, running up to you, and when you run to it, it don't run off. Like that's not a roach. Now, I'm seeing not only is they putting this is a crime for the researchers that are researching this. I'm like, not only is they putting them in the house, these aren't even real roaches. Because I tell you what, that hotel I worked at, and this the bomb treatment I learned and that I used in this house right here, y'all, before we moved in. Cause my friend will tell you, I bombed this house. I wouldn't put none of my shit in here, cause when I first moved in, it was those robot looking roaches. And I remember the difference from when that little baby that I was keeping, grandma gave me a refrigerator with roaches in it. How it looked different. Her roaches was different than the robotic ones. And I went to bomb the house. Y'all, we threw away 70% of stuff in the house just because I felt like it was attracting the roaches and it was good stuff. But I was like, shit, I'm not going to give it away and I'm not going to use it. So I threw away shit. I'm talking about hauling shit to the dumpster, y'all. Waving the dumpster people down when they come. Only to find out every time I got rid of them in 2 or 3 days, right around the time this lady come to my house, y'all, it's more of them. That's when that shit started to get to, I start to realize now, at this more than ever, that they putting the shits in the house for several reasons. Now, I explained to you that they put them in. Let me tell you why they put the shits in there, which is another crime. Because I literally complained the first time I saw them. The very first time, not even, because when I moved in here, it wasn't roaches that was alive. They had a bunch of carcasses in here, and I just bombed it anyways. And the nice lady who don't work there no more told me, hey, yeah, we had done terminated the house. She had a lot of critters in here. You know, it was a lot of shit. And I was like, oh, it's cool, because I'm gonna do it again, pretty much. So for like 2 years, I hadn't seen not one roach, y'all. And out of nowhere, right after these people, can't tell you no lie, right after these people harassed me and try to put me out just to spray pest control, when I literally told them I don't need pest control because I do it on my own frequently. So I don't want you to come spray that stuff. We got bad allergies and we allergic. We gonna be in here sneezing and stuff, right? Open the windows, you can air it out. I said, ma'am, it's not like that. Simple like that. So I let them come in here. I show her, look, you see, we don't need a reason for them. I had no more ants because that was the issue then. It was no roaches, it was ants. And then after the ants, it went to spiders. It's like one thing after another, y'all. But it was the worst thing we had was the ant problem. It was a bunch of ants. And guess who? Guess who's allergic to ants? Me. It's in my files. It's in my files of the incident that almost took me out when I was young. Because since they've been studying me since I was young. This for entertainment though, YouTube. When I was young, it's in my profile of me almost losing my life after in a bed of spiders. I think that's made the news or some shit when I was little. I don't even know if my mama sued or nothing. I don't know. But I was paralyzed. I couldn't walk. That's when my mama found out she didn't know then. That's when she found out, hey, Boo is allergic to ants. So they put a bunch of those ants that I'm allergic to in here. And I kept getting bit. I got photos on Facebook where the Facebook they took down. I had pictures on Facebook where you can see the big bumps on me when it was an ant problem. So I got rid of that ant problem, y'all. Matter of fact, I haven't seen ants since then. That was like, it's been 2 years now. Then the spiders, y'all. My granny taught me this special sauce for spiders. And I go around this house and inside the house, up and down, up and down. So whatever, even when they try to put spiders in there, the spiders do not like the smell of the house. So you'll see it and then it's gone. It's gonna go to the neighbor house. Right now, if you put the light out on my porch, you're gonna see all this house next to me full of spiders, and it's like they have their webs cut off in an angle from where I sprayed everywhere, and they will not come on this side. So it's like now with the roaches, y'all, they wanted roaches in my car and in my house because they saw that I was recording, because I haven't seen none in so long, y'all. From that time they came and they left. I got rid of them shits. I didn't see it for these 2 years, and now recently I've been spraying bomb after bomb. It cost me like $60 every time I get this enough for the house, for the stuff that I put together. And I done did it 3 times, y'all. In 2 months I done did this thing 3 times, and that's outrageous. Lets me know that they really trying to get us, because we all allergic to roaches. Like, we allergic to the smell, the fumes roaches give off. Like, we allergic to mold. This the stuff I was writing them about. Like, hey, I noticed this, I could take care of this, but in the meantime, can you do this for us? Or can you do that for us? Can you be looking for another 3-bedroom for us? And everything I asked them to do, they told me they couldn't do. And then at the last minute, they tell me I'm not utilizing the resources that they giving me, when really the resources I've been requesting told me they couldn't help me with it. I got emails that they tried to track. Like, literally, when I go to the emails of me complaining and being real patient, even saying that to them, that, hey, I'm being really patient because this is still a blessing, they retracted some of those emails. And I know why they retracted them, just in case in their mind, they like, if she take us to court, we could just prove that we offered her help and she didn't want to take it. And that's exactly how they left the threads. But my little geeky ass screen recorded and screenshotted all that. And like I said, all money ain't good money. They want to take me out so I don't sue them, but I was never going to sue. They're going to be forced to bless me in however way they have to bless me. And I'm good with that, because I see how they trying to like frame me and do shit to me just to get me out of the house so I don't say nothing. I can only imagine what they'll do if I actually do that shit. So I think like that, and I leave people on the token of thinking they won me over, but you really just cursed yourself spiritually, because I'm very spiritual. Like, each one teach one. But Sorry, y'all. Like, I'm really getting emotional, I promise you, because I've been doing so well. I've been so blessed. I've been so giving. I've been so just understanding with situations. I've been so understanding with people. I've been loving the new me and the new like alignment I've been in for the devil. And I understand. See. I take it back when I feel like that, because I understand why the devil's so busy. Just with all of that I just said, I know that's the reason why he busy. That's the reason why these people moving so fast. But then it's like, when you in human form, so much that you could just allow to happen to you without you doing anything. And that's where I'm at with God. Like, I want God and the angels to move for me. It's better that way. But I can't just sit back and allow these people to play out tactics in my life that they use on other people. Oh, nah. See, that's what we not gonna do, y'all. And I appreciate y'all that's been courageous and documenting your trials and tribulations, the things they put you through, because we like puzzle pieces. I keep telling everybody this shit. We like puzzle pieces. Imagine something that you go through that they exposed to you that they haven't exposed to me. You automatically saw something that somebody couldn't prove. It's like that person that's been documenting certain technology. You just give a little piece of that by showing the little tactics they do to you, because they move off emotion. That's what I learned about this whole brotherhood program. They move off emotion, and that's what give them away. That's why they being exposed today. That's why they moving so fast today. They got to show and tell to pretty much make it seem like whatever happened to the target or the person that's being studied, the subject, they caused it. They deserved it. They're a menace to society. I keep that in mind. That's why I live the way I live. I don't hang out with folks. It's just like, you just never know who you hanging with, and at any given moment, shit, you getting framed for something. You got to think about all that, because it could go down at any time. You got to be smart moving out here. I try to tell my daughter that. I try to see my younger daughter, she is more into books and stuff. My oldest daughter want to be of the crowd. And it's okay to live your life, but you got to be smart, because you never know what people intentions are for you. And I see that they have money on, like, this for entertainment, YouTube. I see they have money on all of us. And I just say it like that because this is what they do to celebrities. This is what they do to, when you hear about these things, this for entertainment. When you hear about these things on the news and online, most 90% of these stories be agent involved, y'all. Now, I'm here to say everything, because it's like I'm sacrificing my life. I'm going to tell everybody everything. I'm not going to tell you sideways shit halfway. I'm going to give it to you how it is. They put money on people's heads, y'all. And what it is they put it in alignment of the alliances, that in order for them to move a certain way, it's just like jumping you in. Hey, you got to go do this. Hey, little mama right there in that car right there. Hey, my guy said bring her down there, bro. Hey, they tell us, this how they talking amongst each other in these little groups. Hey, shh. Hey, don't let them know that shit. Boss man said we got to do this tonight. We got to make it look like she. This is what they do, and it's sad. I sit back and I see that, and I'm like, okay. Literally in real time, when people be scheming on me, I look right at them and say, oh, okay, I see what's going on. And the people, because you got willingly people doing it and some unwillingly. The unwillingly ones think they going to get a different scheme of things, and they going to do it for different reasons. They not going to even know the whole play out. But see, the people that's willingly do it know that this girl being fucked with or this guy being targeted. He knowing that he got money on his head. They'll still scheme you out, because in their mind, shit, I'm about to move up. Shit, I gotta do this. I'm about to get that. They about to give me a car. They about to give me it's unlimited to the resources that they have for these people. As I notice, a lot of these people get gifted cars and homes, and it's the main reason why they go so hard. But imagine, to the cats that I'm gonna go way back in old school, to the cats that know about this shit, you willingly doing schemes to move up the ladder. You know who I'm talking to. When you do this to people, imagine being thrown under the bus at any given moment, right? What did you really do it for? Because the money come and go. You gonna get that 20 million times before and after you get that. Which meaning you could get it a different way, my guy. Integrity will take you far, because you won't have nobody trying to sweep you under a bus you never been on. You feel me? So it's like at that point, you could really bypass situations. But once you get yourself in those situations, there's no way out, like a one-way street. So then you ask yourself, what did I really do it for? Because no amount of money gonna be worth. Because I see it like this. These people do stuff, show them stuff, and they let them go down for stuff. Speaking this for entertainment, seeing these RICO trials, a lot of these situations, I know my guys like, damn, they fished me out. But they gotta shh, and they have those vows and those oaths on the side, and they just tough it up. I see it and I just smile. I see it. A lot online too, y'all. I see it and I just smile. But then you ask yourself, like, damn, if they'll do this, what else would they do? And that's when you go back. I was born alone. I'm on my own fucking, shit. Then we don't represent each other. They got us so segregated with loving each other, with being loyal to each other, with protecting each other. I could keep going. They got us so segregated because we now on levels for a status and quo of how much money we get. So if you don't make enough money like me, you don't got my protection. You can't afford me. If you ain't getting money like me, then you don't deserve my trust. If you ain't getting money like me, then you can't afford my loyalty. And that's just how these young cats moving nowadays. So they gonna take a bribe real quick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take them down. But this for entertainment, YouTube. I'm in my feelings because everybody like really going against chosen ones. That's what I see. And the fact that I moved. Listen, let me talk about myself real quick. The fact that I don't really fuck around with people. The fact that I be out here blessing people, whether it's with food, money, clothes, old shoes, old phones, whatever it is, taking them down the street. I make it a vow to do this shit every day. The fact that I'm good at work. I'm not just good, I'm excellent at work. I'm going above and beyond, making the company look good when I go out. And I'm moving in fucking purpose. That's like everything God asked me to do. So when the devil come to try to knock me off of all of those things that I just mentioned, and you got other people that intervene with knocking me off those missions, now you just threw off my fucking aura. Now you just threw off the alignment that's in alignment with my aura, which meaning the whole universe, bitch. The angels, the ancestors. You just threw them off. Now you finna get that karma. Now I'm finna get my alignment, which is my wings now, because you just crowned me. I know that. I see that. Because I see it now that I'm still walking this earth. So y'all probably saw a little pause. All right, let me turn y'all around. I can't sleep, and I was gonna do some orders, but I guess I have to detour. And this morning, we got a couple things that we supposed to do, and I might as well just wait till I get somebody in the car to do orders, because that's the only way it's gonna work. So I had a little, and just to close off that, I had a few offers, y'all, because I told y'all briefly, but y'all know I don't like to tell too much online until I get it set in stone. But it's up from here. It's cool. But I had a few offers, y'all, I've been looking for RVs, or even 2 trailers. I was really trying to get 2 trailers, y'all. And I had this in like hush hush, not really telling people, because I knew I could put it on the land over there, y'all. And let me tell you, the person was contacted. I know I could tell the way the conversation went left real quick. It's like gave it enough time for a background check, and I'm just being sarcastic because my devices are being tampered with. I know this for sure because when I'm trying to do videos and stuff, my phone will just glitch real bad, like somebody just mirroring the phone and just do weird shit to it, and then it'll just power off. So when I was communicating with this guy or this family about the trailers, y'all, I was reaching for the RV but they never responded to me. But out of nowhere, this guy just changed up, like gave me like scam vibes, but in a way like protecting me. I don't know how to explain it. In a way like scaring me off to not get it. Like, hey, somebody just, like he wanted to say, if he wanted to say it, someone just contacted me about you and warned me. So but he couldn't say that. So that's how everything been, especially with the gig work. I know it ain't the companies, and I said this a lot, but I gotta let y'all understand because I know it get frustrating. I know I'm not the only one that going through this with gig work. So, but I have to remind you, it's not the company, y'all. I promise you. Listen, I done analyzed it to a T to see that it is the decoy customers, y'all. It's the decoy customers, and I think, and I ain't gonna say their name. I think out of both of them probably do, but I know one app in specific done caught on to it. They done caught on to, because at this point the app, like both of all the apps, like, hold up, now y'all hustling us now. Okay, now I could do what you asked me to do, send them over there in the decoy space, an address that don't make sense. But now what about the food? How we gonna get paid for this? That's how they coming at them, and they seeing it, and they blocking certain things. So shout out to all of the apps that I use, because I could tell, or else they would have been had me off the app, and not being able to get back on, period. Because how these decoy orders it be crazier than me. They'll literally send me to a place that don't make sense, address wrong, and say they didn't get their food, but don't respond when you asking them, hey, are you sure this is your address? Or, hey, can you help me? Or can you step outside type shit, and don't answer you. They start seeing that because guess what? That food is wasted now. And whether it's an order from CVS that you got to go take back, now they losing. Because that store going to mark that off. If it was milk, containing milk or something, they got to get paid somewhere, and that's been adding up. So they're like, hey, I know they notice like these crazy orders that's complained about ain't getting us no money. And I'll be honest with you, the people that order the stuff, they really get credit. This why it's being exposed among the apps, and they probably communicating with each other, saying, hey, this a little pyramid scheme right here. You see this? Because now you looking like, to the Brotherhood boys that employ people to do this, you looking like their enemy now. You trying to keep them from making money. So and that's why I said you got to document, take, screen record, and as much as possible, make sure you call them and text them and take a picture when you drop the order off. Like, don't just drop the order off and leave, because that's the ones they wait. And I notice the people that be decoyed be looking out the window when they don't answer you. So what I do is make sure they get the flash, because I see them peeking, to take the flash of their food to let them know, hey, don't play that. Don't play that one that little mama just did saying you ain't get your food. Because then sometimes the app don't even ask you for a photo. And I be feeling like those be more decoyed than more, because they want you to not take a photo so they can exactly say you didn't give it to them. And now you have no proof to show whichever app you using. You don't got no proof to show them that you dropped the order off. So that's why when I get those orders like that, I take a picture of it. I go right in my gallery and I take a fucking picture of the order. Cause like 4 of them this year, let alone, I had to send the picture to. Cause they, the mama done said I didn't drop it off to her house, and then dude said he didn't get his something. Hey, you got all that in the picture. I dropped it off. That claim is denied. Her claim is denied. You got your food. What did you do? Because at this point, they looking like, hey, she gave you your food. It's on camera. So whatever happened, this was at your house. So now they not at a loss. You can't ask for a refund. You can't ask your food was delivered. And then they start doing that. But they try to catch you when you don't take a picture of their food. Or they try to catch you when you they put the wrong address. And that's when you call them. When they put the wrong address, you text them, chat with them, or call them and say, hey, because at this point, you ain't deliver it to the address. And they do that on purpose. That's another hustle. But see, look, you know why they love me? You for Uber, DoorDash, even Instacart. And I'm not even on it no more. You know why they love me? Because one thing I do is call them when I'm there, when I chat with them. So they not unaware, or it's no question to anything. So when you call them, try to lie about stuff, hey, she's already documented it. Hey, she's already called. And that make their business look good, because you gonna get your shit at way before time. Other people lollygag. No, I'm straight to it. You finna get your order hot and ready. But yeah, I got back on it. I'm gonna try to use it again tomorrow. But it was only like a little rebellious act from my beautiful brotherhood boys that had those decoy orders to take me down like that, because they were so mad that on the days they spent money to have, this for entertainment YouTube, on the days they spent so much money to have so many uniforms out ready to pull me over, I took my ass home. They had the street theater ready on those days. It was gonna be Tyler Perry entertainment scene, you know, and I stayed my ass home. I saw so many things playing out, and I took my ass home. So it's like, we got to get her up out of the house. We got to get her exposed. We got to put it in situations where she's forced to be exposed and be out on our term, and we tell, you know, that's where they trying to move me to. And it's like, I'm so tired of all of that. I went 2-3 years staying in my hotel, spending $1,500-$1,600 a month, and until I got it to where it was extended. They gave me, what was it called? I forgot the little promo. Once you stay there for so long, they give you this just set price, and I think it went down to like $950 a month. So, but I was there for like 2-3 years, man, and it was a situation where, even though it felt stable to us, temporary, it was unpredictable every day, because every day you had some type of street theater at the hotel, to where I was praying, manifesting my own space, my own yard, no neighbor next, well, no, you know what I'm saying, no apartment type, because I know we need a yard for the dog, and most people don't do well when they know you have dogs in the house. So I was praying for something like this, y'all, and that's why they trying to take it from me. And it's like, it don't even really bother me taking it per se. It's just like the inconvenience of how you trying to do it. If that even makes sense, what I just said. Like, I don't give a shit about staying in this goddamn house, y'all. And I've been grateful, God knows. I've been grateful to you know, the house had potential, and I brought the beauty out of it. It was livable for us, and I appreciate the blessing, how we was blessed with it. But I outgrew this space for long ago, so I'm ready to move. But it's just like the inconvenience of trying to push a person when they down, when they trying to build up. That puts you in a predicament to where it's uncertain now. Like, as far as shelter, I might have to get a hotel. That's not, like I said, it's give me a temporary relief, but it makes me panic. I hate to even think that I would have to get a hotel, because now that the girls are so much older, we would need a suite with 2 sides on it for it to work. So it's a lot, y'all. But like I said, whichever way it go, I prayed and I before I called that lady and told her to do is right in this situation, because she was at this point the one who told me last time they tried to evict me for nothing. Well, actually, their reason last time they said that I had my dog staying here and the dog's not supposed to be here, and I had the little girl staying with me. At the time, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's talk about my dog. My dog moved in when we moved in. This same place that moved us in here is the same place that held my dog for me when that situation happened for us. And they dropped the dog off to me at this house, which means she's on the lease. Matter of fact, her name is on the lease. So prior to moving in. So that was one of the violations she gave me that can't be accurate because my dog on the lease. And the young girl, now I know I stay in permanent supportive housing, which only allows you to have guests that can only stay up to a certain lot of time. And I tell you, I keep that in mind. Shit, I never let people stay with me. But this was a different situation. I had already explained before the girl. I'm gonna be honest, because I got emails that show this. Before, the little young girl used to come over here on the weekend. She used to come like once every blue moon to get her hair done, because I started doing her hair for her, to where mom started having issues in her life, to where I saw the girl coming more on the weekend now. She was coming Friday and Saturday, ended up being Saturday and Sunday now, you know. And I would tell the lady every time, and she would always say, oh, that's fine, you know what I'm saying. To where this new lady, once that lady got fired or whatever happened with her situation, this new lady come, boom, you got a dog, you got this little girl here, you're getting evicted. Like, hold up. Everything you mentioning already is known to them. And I don't have nobody staying with me. The little girl spend the weekends over here, and pretty much they know that already. So uh I sent the little girl back. I told them, look, this jeopardizing. At this point, pretty much sum it up, the little girl wasn't coming to the house no more. uh we proved that the dog is on the lease. The dog been staying here. That go away. Boom, she come right back and say, hey, you ain't do your yearly something, right? Something that wasn't even due, y'all. That because after she threw this on me, I didn't know what she was talking about. I find out after she gave me the threatening email. I mean the threatening letter of eviction. That, hey, Mr. Vaughn, you wasn't even supposed to do this appointment yet. It's due on your birthday, not by your birthday. They literally said this is due on your birthday. That was another red flag, saying that. So I'm like, so why is she bothering me right now? So what is she talking about? So you got to explain to her. This is what they told me. You have to explain to her that we cannot make a current appointment. It has to be close by the date. That's how far away we was from it. From when for her to tell me she finna evict me for this shit, for this appointment. So I'm looking at her at this point like, look, man, what's really going on? What's really good? Because you trying to make a problem. She said, no, the problem is if I put this eviction through, that apartment you said you're moving to, they're not gonna want to rent to you with the current eviction, with a demonic look on her face. And I said, first of all, why would you want to do that? And second of all, your boss just told you that I'm not due for that appointment that you talking about. And you didn't even give me the homes that you told me to look at, because at this point she's forgetting that she's supposed to be transferring me, y'all. Like, she's bullying me at this point, because at this point you ain't did shit and got the nerve to say I'm not utilizing resources when you still ain't bring me the list of houses and apartments that you said it is with a program called HUD 811, and them having like the ability to support me that way. I would have to like pick one I want, and boom. So she, from what my understanding, she said she was gonna bring the list to my house, put it in my mailbox. Instead, they put an eviction notice in that bitch. No paperwork, no nothing, no resources, no, hey, here go the pantry. Mind you, I remember I told y'all they ain't even put our pantry voucher in, because they directly do that there. because that's the only reason this lady telling me to get a current 2026 letter from the program so you can go to the food pantry, which means you didn't put us in. Like I said, I never had those issues with the other lady that worked here. That type of stuff was there. I've been going to these type of resources since I've been staying here. And she got to know, here we go again with reverse psychology, just trying to belittle my character and who I am in my survival mode, that I ain't need them to give me no resources. I was doing it on my own. And then she mocked me like, oh, bitch, you ain't taking advantage of resources, like I'm just a bum bitch on the street, ain't going to the food pantry, ain't trying to go get a free bus pass from the library. Bitch, I do all this stuff, babe. And the funny part is like, she know at the end of the day, she still have to help me. She know at the end of the day that I could sue her. I could sue their whole corporation. And the fact that I don't move like that says more about me than them, because anybody else would have been did it. But like I said, when people move so evil like that, I let the angels work for me, because I know if I don't do shit, they gonna jump and do it for me. And that this for entertainment, YouTube, that feels better than me repaying evil for evil, trying to prove a point to put to somebody to show them I got power over them. No, I get power over them when I repay them with kindness and tell them God bless them. So when they come with the eviction notice instead of resources, I'm going to tell them God bless you. And thank you for being a blessing today. Because it definitely will end in being a blessing for me. I don't know about them. They could laugh all the way back to the office. We showed her. Oh no, you showed yourself. You came at somebody that's trying hard, that don't have the ability like you to maneuver and still do it better than you, and you beat her. It's like you beat her, because that's really what you do when you try to beat somebody down. You literally and figuratively beating somebody down. So, I mean, so be it. I could say the future is beautiful for me and my kids. I know that. I thank people ahead of time. When they bless me and mine, I bless them. Instead of cursing them, you too, we bless them. God bless you, babe. Thank you for that. It's getting cold in here. I can't get that song out of my head. Thank you, Father. Why my baby not blowing? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see why the heat not blowing. All right, let me turn it off and turn it back on. She be finicky. There you go. I think that's the reason why I left it on there. Because if you don't hear that come on when I turn the air on or the heat on, it's not even blowing. Y'all, it's so much going on. Let me cool down. It's already been a blessing though. God damn, it feel like Christmas. I don't even know how to explain the feeling. Like, even though all of this stuff, that's how you know it's systematic issues, because the feeling don't match. And you know, I analyze energies to realize that it's systematic. Because why am I in the aura of feeling like new shit, smelling the new shit? Like it smelled like pines and new shoe boxes every day, y'all. Christmas. So I know that that's the devil. So I should be smiling more at the devil's advocates, the ones that play out these little schemes. Like, you just don't know that you are being moved by the devil for my little ass to notice it. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying you come out of the other side to see that everything you do is about you. Oh yes, because it ain't about me. Nothing that you do, everything you do too, it ain't got shit to do with me. The brotherhood boys need to know that, y'all. I got their attention, so everything I'm saying is strategic for their ears only, to be real with you. And then throwing a little sauce on there like spaghetti for all y'all that's going through these tactics with me. So that's a little disclaimer. Everything they set aside for us, for our demise, it end up being a part of them. Ooh, to another realm. When I always say this to, ones that be in my vicinity, like, you were born by yourself. The alliance that you form with, you won't even notice them in the next room. Which means they can't protect you with the karma that you gonna get. You got to go through it alone. That's when you least expect it. That's when you really need the help from your brotherhood, and you ain't gonna get it. So it's like, really, then ask yourself, here we go again, what am I really doing this for? What am I benefit from this, except getting some chips when everybody can get some? Which means, here we go again, you could get it another way. Integrity will take you far. Integrities will help you bypass things you never wish you did. But see, they keep getting misguided because they chasing that monopoly shit. When you make this for entertainment, YouTube, when you make monopoly your whole lifestyle, that's all you get. You get out of jail card. You get to buy you a house, but you don't take nothing else with you. And that's what they're afraid to hear. They don't want people like me to tell folks this. That's why they kept me under the globe, kept me isolated, thinking that they was gonna be the demise of my whole lifestyle and my life. But it empowered me. I think, matter of fact, let's thank the program, because these guys are very intelligent, but they're not in tune like us, and this where the misconstruction come at. But let's thank the program and the technology they use to enlighten us, to give. It's like a obstacle course that you need to be the best version of you. When I say everything they do, if you embrace it, that is, if you embrace everything they take you through, it makes you a beast, y'all. It helps you see things that you shouldn't be and things that you should. It helps you avoid problematic people. Like she called me, said I'm having too many problematic situations, right? I guess it was the mode. See, look, I'm getting besides myself. Let me calm down. I'm happy that I'm able to be here to just speak, because how stuff been playing out. This is another reason why I'm sacrificing my life to give all my. Y'all probably should be screen recording, because I promise you, I could see what they want from me, y'all. I could see it, and it give me tears, because I lived so long. I lived past my expiration date. Cancer couldn't take me out. Nothing couldn't take me out. Devil couldn't take me out. But he uses kids to fulfill the purpose of even attacking me to begin with, is because I have the gift of gab. And I know for years and for as long as I can remember, I've always gave that radiant, vibrant aura off to people, no matter who I was around. And the demons don't like people like that. So it's deeper than what we even think this about. But see, look, these millions and alliances like Brotherhood that form these alliances that coincide with the devil's plan, they now in alliance with the devil. And that's why when I see things they do, I brush them off and I bless them. God bless you. God bless you. Because they don't know no better. But that's why another reason why I come here and I give my messages to the Brotherhood specifically, because some of them could be saved, even if they don't want you to save them. But it ain't about them. It's about their lineage. It's about somebody that's praying for them. It's about that angel that's guiding them, that's seeing angelic spirits like mine, of course. Let's toot my own horn. Toot, toot. Angelic spirits that entertain each other, because we all here to guide each other. But people get so far off in this monopoly ass world that they don't see each other, they don't hear each other, they don't love each other, they go against each other, and that become the whole way of living. And now when these Brotherhood boys come with a scheme, they don't think twice. They just like, hey, I gotta live. And it's sad. I see that. That's why I stay to myself, because you just never know. And it's sad because you got most people that look, I got a whole little crew back here. I'm watching behind me real good. It's like a little group of guys sitting right there. I'm kind of happy I look back right there, because you could see in my car because of the little dash right there. And they probably seen me turn my head, because as soon as I looked at them in my mirror, they all just jerked and walked off. Like, it was so noticeable that they noticed me turn my head by the way they just all turned and walked off. But look, I ain't worried about regular civilians. Do I say that enough? I'm not worried about these little guys that be, since we on the topic of them, see how they just came in the lines right when I was discussing how vulnerable these guys are that be wanting to move up the ladder there to take bribes when they want to just come up on some money, you know? Let me not know, because my other door locked too, so they just to be on camera at that point. But these guys that be trying to move up the ladder, they'll do anything, right? But they don't realize they being recorded. I ain't talking about just me. I ain't talking about neighbors recording them. I'm talking about you got PIs recording them. So of course they see you. When I started noticing this why I move the way I move nowadays. Cause I know that they being watched too. Down the street somewhere, we got a good guy that's watching the whole setup. And I love when they try to show me, oh, this for the ones that don't know this. Yes, definitely, you definitely got some PIs. If you definitely targeted, you definitely on this list. You definitely got this for the Brotherhood boys. So you know too. They been knew the gig was up though. But let's just sum it down. They got their own, this for entertainment, they got their own investigating every tactic. Fuck all that. Every tactic that they use on the people that's on the list, because they document the list just like a Epson's list. They document the list, which means they following that target just like you are, which means they see everything you do. They from the tactics they know you do, even if they send the middleman. So the middleman's that, like the boys that was just behind my car, like the middleman's, they watching you, they know where you came from. They don't need you to go on this for the boys. Here y'all go for the, my guys. They don't need you to testify. They saw you. They know from the pattern. They know from the signature. They know from, just like the angels know our signatures. They know from the signature patterns of things and tactics that they've already understood how y'all move. Oh, you just did, because y'all, they come with like I'm gonna just say it's the blueprint, but they come with the same lines, the same techniques, the same everything, even if they switch it up. So you, like I said, they give off a certain signature, so you know that you just took some money from him. The question is, how much did he give you that day to go over there and mess with Miss Savant's car? And you like, who? Come on, man. That's how they gonna come to you, because they see it all. And see, look, most of these corrupt ones get off and they think that they really got off, but most of the time they buying time and trying to get, just like when you catch the middleman, you trying to get the top guy. It's like, oh, I've been investigating this dude. I felt like he had something to do with that and that 20 years ago, you know? And it's like, boom, there go the piece to the puzzle. And that's what they're afraid of. I think I'm gonna stop the live. I said too much. Look, that's what they really afraid of, because they at that moment right now, because they got these good guys that's really seeing this shit for what it is, and they seeing, that's why it's all about our reaction. Show difference. Show them that you don't fit that profile. You don't fit the things they say about you. You don't, all of these things that they try to I guess stage in your life, period. It's gonna speak for itself in your demeanor and your character, your reactions. All of that give you your own signature. So I think I've said too much, y'all. I gotta put my jacket on before I walk outside. But yeah, keep all of that in mind, what I said, y'all. Throughout y'all day, whenever you feel like it's just straight street theater at any given moment, just remember the reaction is what they trying to get from you. So troll them wisely, you know. I say it like that because I troll them when I notice it in a professional way, instead of an irate and dramatic way like I used to. Because I see the angle of things, and I understand why they even doing what they doing. Like, oh, you trying to get me to, okay, that's my car. Oh, this smells good. All right, I'm about to go in the house. Thank y'all for listening.